What's up, guys? Today I'm at some private land I have permission to hunt. It's real small, it's 22 acres, but hardly anybody messes with it. I started hunting it last year and was the first person that hunted it in probably about 8 years. This is where I killed that piebald last year with my bow. Basically what I'm doing today, I'm here with my son. He's wanting the juvenile. I got a lot of small bucks over here. I'd like for him to get one of them, but we kind of do a little management today. Where I'm at right now is a real growed up field. Last year I had an agrifab pull behind and I basically bush hogged almost the whole field. And hindsight, I wish I hadn't have. I wish I'd left more of it growed up, because I think I kind of pushed a lot of the deer out of here doing that. So what we're gonna do today, all I have is my lawnmower because I sold that pull behind. But I think a lawnmower will do enough of what I'm looking for just to cut some strips in. This stuff really it's worse now than it was last year when I started hunting here, I guess because after I cut some of the weeds down, it allowed more sunlight in. He's on a lawnmower now, which it just died on him. I want to go check out what's going on, but we are going to cut some of that, and I have a deer stand behind me that I'm going to move to another location. Y'all can see how thick this stuff is. But like I said, all I have is my lawnmower. You can kind of see where I rode it up through there, and it's, like I said, I'm gonna leave most of this stuff up real thick so the deer kind of feel safe, and I think that'll be fine. Just wanting some shooting lanes basically is what I'm doing. But this 2-man stand, I'm gonna take it down. That tree it's on is sketchy, and I hunted it a few times. Me and Easton, my son, hunted it a time or two last year during juvenile, and I only seen like 3 deer out of it all season long, which is funny because right here you can see my climber. I left it out all year, and that's the same climber where I shot that piebald deer. But for whatever reason, that stand right there just wasn't working out, and we're going to hunt out of it on juvenile. I'm gonna move it up here. I have another climbing stand, and that's where I saw the majority of my deer when I hunted here last year. And I'm going to put that ladder stand on the opposite end of the field, right across from that climber, and that way I'll have an option for wind direction. All right, let's get to work. Tell I ain't been to the gym in a while. go check some cameras today too. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 cameras set out here. I actually left them out all year long last year, and they were still taking pictures when we got here 2 weeks ago. But I went ahead and changed the SD cards out and put new batteries in all of them. And typically this time of year I check my cameras every 2 weeks, so it's been just about that. We're gonna check them cameras today, see if we can't find something to shoot. I think I still got a few more branches to cut, but this is what we're looking like from inside the stand. You can see where Easton cut some paths through there. You lean out, you can see a couple strips almost the end of the field, and then this big strip right across there, about maybe 120 yards, is my climbing stand where I seen a bunch of deer. Over here to the right is super thick, real good bedding area. Got a bunch of pictures of bucks coming out of it. Then of course, behind us, we got some woods, which you can't really see very well in, but about 75 yards through there, I got a camera, and it's a little road through there, and I had a bunch of pictures of deer crossing that were coming out of these woods right behind us. So I think this will be a pretty good spot. I still need to do a little bit of work on the stand, but I think it's shaping up pretty good.